Hello, Sagittarius rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals Tarot and Lenormand reading. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. This is a special reading, and yes, you have heard right. It's about your rising sign. So please check your rising sign for these readings that I'm doing today on the 12th of January 2020, because today is the big conjunction of Saturn and Pluto, and that means massive changes. And I thought I'm going to use the energies today to tune into your energies and to share a little bit what these changes are going to be or bring for you, or possibly going to bring for you. And I'm using a little tiny bit of astrology information here because the Saturn and Pluto, if you want to know how this conjunction is affecting you, you need to have a look at your rising sign and have a look at in what house this is in. And so if you are Sagittarius rising sign, just needed to have a little look on my notes, then it is in your second house. So the conjunction is happening in your second house. These are your finances and your material possessions and also your values. So there might be a big shift going on regarding these topics for you. And Saturn, as a little upfront information as well, in case you don't know it, Saturn is about karma. Saturn is also about structure, and Pluto is the death and rebirth planet, so it's basically ripping away everything that is not longer serving us to have a clear ground to build up the new that is now more in alignment with who we are, or the planet if you want to see globally. So it's actually a really big conjunction. And I have pulled cards for you. As I've said, it is in your house of finances, possessions and values, and there is something really interesting. So just thoughts. It feels like there are new ideas coming in, or let's put it this way. Okay, so there are new ideas coming in. There is also some sense of euphoria, like, oh my god, I get so many insights, I get so many ideas. This is also, I feel, a card of really downloading informations from spirit. It can also be a card of communication, but what I see as well is that there is also a decision that you need to make, a decision that is balanced, because she has the water in the back, but also there are the swords. So it's balancing the mind, the intellect and the emotions, and making a balanced decision. And I do feel you're going to make the decision already. It feels like this is really like boom, 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 boom. Like, all right, idea, clarity, decision making. Great, let's go for it. And let's have a look what the energies are in the Lenormand spread. And let's have a look at your finances and your possessions. All right. Sagittarius rising. So let's see. The interesting thing is that both cards, the fishes are indicating your finances, and the ice bear or polar bear your possessions. So we're going to have a look around these topics and what's going on for you. So there is something related to the heart and maybe even to your love interest. What I need to say as well is that I charged the woman with you, Sagittarius rising, which means no matter if you are a man or a woman, you are this woman now in the deck. So this means that the man in this deck is your love interest. So there's something about your wealth and your possessions that has to do with your love interest here. And there's also a feeling of independence. So that could mean that your partner is independent, and that the possessions and the wealth is coming in through your partner here. We're going to have a look around this. Yeah, okay. And I want to follow this line now, because that's really interesting. Because if I now follow the path of the polar bear, I come directly to your love interest. So that means this, your wealth and your love interest, it's not just connected because it's here in the corner together. It's also connected because the ice bear or polar bear leads directly to your love interest. And this leads directly, oh my God, you are actually in your own house. So you are focused on yourself. Well, that's good. This is leading to harmony and to beauty and maybe even a family. And that's really beautiful. 3, 2, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so we have things here that were unclear, but I do feel like there's some clarity coming in. And the clarity is also regarding your immediate environment and where you live. There is something that is a little bit heavy. It could mean that this is a karmic situation. It can mean karmic situation or something that is a bit heavy, like a burden that could relate to the house you are living in, or the flat you're living in. Maybe it is a bit too expensive and that's a bit too much of a burden. But it can also indicate your immediate environment, your social circle. There is some situation that is a bit heavy. It could be related to karma, as I've said. But there's also the ending of this heaviness. There is the transformation, and this is also then leading directly to the polar bear again. So there is something in your immediate environment that is either related to karma or something heavy, but it is going to be transformed, and that again has a positive effect onto your wealth, which is again connected to your love interest and the independence of your love interest. If I have a look now around the card of the finances, we have the house here. So seeing this in a row, as I've said, could indicate that maybe the place where you live is a little bit too expensive and you want to maybe keep this in mind and maybe you want to move away. But it can also mean that you are actually working from home, or your love interest is working from home. Also because we have the anchor here, which indicates work, and it's next to the person, to your love interest. It could very well mean that there are finances coming in through working from home and being self-employed or independent. There is a positive change coming your way. There's also something related to deep feelings, maybe even your intuition or psychic abilities. So it might be that some money comes in through your work that you're doing in the area of spirituality or religion. Let's have a look where this card is leading to. So the finances are leading to the rider here, which means there is a new... First of all, it could be that a message is coming in. Second of all, it means there is new movement coming in and there's a new partnership or a deepening of a commitment. And this is destined, this is meant to be. Again, this partnership can also, if it is a business, be related to spirituality, which was already what I said about the combination of the moon and the cross, which can indicate your psychic abilities or religion or spiritual matters, really, that there's something coming in through this. If this is not the case, then it means like there's new clarity, a new start coming in, and this is going to help you get independent, and also it's under a good star, so that's always a really lucky card. It's gonna lead to independence. 17, 18, 19. There might be some communication going on, some clearing out of old energies. 10, 11. But after this, the sun is shining again. It feels like, also with the clearing of the clouds, it feels like there might be some things that are not completely clear yet, and maybe some old energies that you need to clear out. But after you have done this, you get an energy boost and the sun is shining for you. So that's really beautiful. Next card is the blessing card. So there is a blessing coming in. There is actually now the mountain, which indicates blockages and challenges. But actually I have some feeling that this is not such a dramatic thing. I do feel like, I never had this before, but maybe you go on holiday or take a vacation or a time out in the mountains. for whatever reason, I feel like this card has a different meaning than the blockage or the challenges. If it relates to you and the blockages, if that resonates, then that's fine. But I do think for some of you it could mean really going somewhere beautiful in nature. 4, 3, 2, 1. There is some new knowledge coming in. And also, yeah, okay, we have the journey here. So that could really well be that you're taking a journey, a time out to a place where you can rejuvenate your yourself. And also we have the friends here, so maybe you're going to see a friend, and but I do feel like we're gonna move away now from the topic, which in general, of course, everything is related in life with each other. So it does make sense that from one topic we come to the next topic. But I want to leave it at that because I feel like we have now a good overview over your wealthy possessions and about the finances as well. It seems like there's something that your partner is a big support in your wealth and in your finances. There will also come in something new related to maybe even working from home, maybe even doing some spiritual work. If you resonated with the reading, that's great. Then I would love you. If you would like to give me your feedback in the comments, or give me a like, or subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. If you like your own personal reading, just drop me a message on Instagram or here, or at mail@avalon-rituals.com. I am wishing you a lovely evening or day whenever you are watching this now. Blessings from Avalon, so much love, and see you next time.